Hello and welcome from Politecnico di Milano Technology Transfer Office. These lectures are addressed to all those who want to understand more about the university research exploitation and valorization, and in particular to Politecnico di Milano researchers, professors and students who are the main actors of innovation in our university. In these short videos, we will introduce the main research valorization framework, including the procedures available at Politecnico for those who want to transfer their research results, technologies and ideas outside the university or find external partners to develop their innovation. Universities and research centers perform high-impact research that generates groundbreaking knowledge. Research valorization, also known as knowledge transfer or technology transfer, is the process for transferring this knowledge from the lab to the market, creating new products or services and then job opportunities and further developments, so that the general public can benefit from it. When knowledge is translated into practice, it can improve the way we live on a daily basis. In other words, knowledge becomes innovation. The concept of valorization is linked to another important subject, that is protection. Protect your idea in a legal and operative way through intellectual property is in most cases the first step for exploiting your innovation. Before going deeply into the subject of research protection and valorization, it is essential to point out that the university research activities are regulated by specific rules which define the funding policies, the actors involved, and their rights and duties to the university, also in terms of intellectual property. For Politecnico, these policies are available under the internal regulation section on Politecnico website. Concerning funding, research can be schematized in two categories. The first one is the internally funded research. Here we include all activities developed using equipment and facilities or economic resources provided by the Politecnico. The second one is the externally funded research. This is the research funded or co-funded by third parties and defined by research contracts and agreement. This kind of research can be carried out within the scope of third-party subjects or be sponsored by entities which do not directly exploit the research results. Funding agreements may be issued by a private company or by local, national and international authorities and institutions such as European Union, ministries and regions. The owner of an intellectual property right is the one who legally retains right, title and interest in the intellectual property relating an invention. The owner doesn't have to be confused with the inventor, which is the one who made an intellectual contribution to the invention. The Article 65 of the Italian Industrial Property Code states that the university employee or internal person not employed, such as professor, researcher or students, are the only owner of rights stemming from a patentable invention of which they are the creators. But this is only true when the research is totally funded with internal resources. If you are a researcher at Politecnico di Milano, consider that you are free to pursue your research goals and define the way you want to valorize your results. But keep in mind that a dedicated team is available at Technology Transfer Office to provide assistance in case you want to protect and exploit your idea. Following specific internal procedures, our team will support you through the whole journey from idea assessment, protection request, patent filing and valorization.